Hey everyone, how's it going? Puntastic77 here, coming in with some Team Fortress 2. Hope you're doing well. I'm playing a little bit of Snowy Coast here as the heavy class with the standard minigun, the sandwich, and the Fist of Steel. Happy New Year. This is the first video of 2017, and hope it's a good one here. The reason I wanted to show off this gameplay here is because I feel like it's a good example for the topic I wanted to talk about today, and that topic is just if you want to do something, you have to be the one to push for it. You really can't ask for someone to do what you need to do. So let me kind of set it up here. Basically, we were playing this game and we were just not even making it out of the first point. And so for us to be able to push out of spawn here, we had to make a good push. Now everyone's just kind of beating their heads, going straight through the middle and just getting mowed down by the sentry gun here. But I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna switch off from spy or whatever class I was trying to play at the time. I'll just play heavy, and I saw that there was a medic on the team. Even though he was using a Kritzkrieg, we were still able to take sentry guns out from the next point, push the cart when it needed it to be pushed, and just overall got a good result here at the end of the game. So, that kind of leads me to the talk for 2017 now. A lot of folks talk about, New Year's resolutions and things that they want to accomplish. Now, I'm not really a big, resolutions person. I think if there's something that you need to do, you need to just go ahead and do it and take care of it when it comes up and not really set an arbitrary date for it. But, if you are someone who's wanted to try a New Year's resolution, I think being straightforward and, taking care of the things that you need to get taken care of yourself is a good resolution to do it. So what the heck does this have to do with Team Fortress 2? Because, I know I like to get off on tangents and talk a little bit about life and talk a little bit about video games. So here's the little bit about video games that ties in here. Basically, I wanted to talk about the kind of complaining and kind of arguments from the major players in the community, and not talk about the major players themselves, but kind of both sides. So you have people who have been working really closely with the Valve team, the TF2 team, post-update and pre-update, and then you have folks who have just been kind of enjoying it and kind of vocalizing their inputs on it as people who are quote-unquote leaders in the community. That being said, they just have like large YouTube followings, or they've played a lot of hours in the game here, and you kind of have this struggle of like the competitive side of Team Fortress 2 and the casual side of TF2, and the developers seem to be pushing the game in a kind of general mix that displeases both sides. Honestly, you have the folks in the competitive community who are happy with some of the changes where it is becoming a competitive oriented game, but then you have the addition of casual mode, which made it like a casual only mode where folks can mess around. And you have the competitive folks saying, well, no, I wanted it to be a little bit more serious, and the casual folks saying, well, you made it too serious now by adding a mode just for casual. So you all know my take on this. I mean, I've kind of just asserted the same thing, that I have faith in the Valve team here. This is an old game, and I'm glad that they keep releasing stuff for it and keep trying to balance it. I really don't know what else they could do with this game other than a couple of updates a year with it, which I'm really satisfied with. And I didn't even get to enjoy the Smithmas update, but so I can't really talk about that. I mean, I'm playing Snowy Coast, and that was kind of my version of the Smithmas update, even though it was about 2 weeks too late here. So now we're at the point where all the arguments have kind of been flushed out, and people have already talked about this to death. And here's what I would do to improve Team Fortress 2, or here's where these guys went wrong, or here's where they went right. And so my question is, so what happens next? Now that we've seen the backlash that the developers have gotten from the game, and we've seen some of the praise that they've gotten, but my question is, what happens next, in the sense that is this complaining going to die off and people are just going to accept what happened in the game if they are displeased with it? Or are they going to get to the point where they're going to do something about it? Now, I don't know what that something is. I'd hope that if these folks are really passionate about this issue, as they claim to be, that they'll actually think of a solution to their problem that pleases everyone here. Because it's kind of hard to please both sides, and it's not really just a two-player world in the sense that we're just targeting casual players and we're just targeting competitive players. Because I don't think you can look at it like that, because there's a lot of folks like myself who are in the middle who have done the competitive side for a few seasons and enjoy the casual side of it for the most of the time that I've been playing the game. So that's really what I'm more interested to see is, we've seen all the arguments, we've heard both sides, we've seen everything that needs to be said and heard everything that needs to be said about it. So what's going to be the next thing? Is there going to be some organized movement by the players, or is it just going to be a continual shouting match between both sides? Well, let me know what you think about the new update here, and hope you all enjoy the new video, and hopefully 2017 is going to be a good year for all of us coming up. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.